Ursula von der Leyen's swiftly aborted bid to blockade vaccine imports from Northern Ireland has left Dublin in shock and fueled growing Euroscepticism within the Irish Republic, a former diplomat has said. And Ray Bassett said the entire episode merely emphasized how expendable Ireland was in the eyes of bureaucrats in Brussels. On Friday, the European Commission, led by President von der Leyen, announced it was triggering clauses in the Northern Irish Protocol to prevent COVID-19 vaccines from moving across the open border from Ireland to Northern Ireland. Hours later, after vehement protests from London, Belfast and Dublin, the EU issued a statement pledging the protocol, designed to keep the border open, would not, after all, be affected. However, should vaccines and active substances move toward third countries and out of the bloc, it would use all the instruments at its disposal, it warned. Mr. Bassett, Ireland's former ambassador to Canada, Jamaica and the Bahamas, told Express.co.uk, the Irish establishment is in shock by the whole episode. Taoiseach Michael Martin, in particular, had appeared to be completely deflated by the developments, seeming very downbeat. In conversation with the BBC's Andrew Marr on Sunday, Mr. Bassett said. He added, Irish political figures are showing understanding in public but in private they are deeply troubled by the Commission's actions. The image of the EU, and in particular Ursula von der Leyen, has taken a very bad knock in Ireland. EU Commissioner Mairead McGuinness had faced stiff questioning on RTE radio, also on Sunday, over whether Mrs. von der Leyen should resign as a result of the fiasco, as well as her perceived mishandling of the overall vaccination procurement process, Mr. Bassett pointed out. He said, there was none of the usual deference to the EU on display. Attitudes may be changing. The bizarre attempt by Brussels to tear up the knee protocol demonstrated that Ireland does not count in its deliberations. The country was useful during the Brexit discussions but with Brexit completed, there is no further need to placate or even consider Dublin. The fact Mrs. von der Leyen's cabinet had opted to issue a public statement without consulting the two signatories of the Good Friday Agreement, Ireland and the UK, demonstrated a breathtaking arrogance, he said, adding, it was doubly insulting to Ireland as a full member of the European Union. Furthermore, it was impossible to imagine Germany or France being treated in such a manner, he claimed.